Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, people. Welcome back to another draft, people. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. We're trying to reach 1K before the end of the season, people. Back again with Alfie. His link is in the title. Bro, African draft. All-time African players. This is the second draft we are doing. We're recording pretty much most of these in one night. So you see the championship one. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. But, bro, all-time African players. It's gonna be tough, Alfie.
Yeah, it is gonna be. It's gonna be a sticky one. Obviously, I like to think I've got a decent amount of knowledge about African players. Obviously, because we see a
Yep.
lot of African players in the Premier League. So I'd like to think that I've got some sort of knowledge regarding African players, whether it be strikers, defenders. But it is going to be a very, very tough draft to say the least.
All right. So as like last time, rock paper scissors. See who goes first.
And the loser picks formation, yeah,
Yep. All
yeah.
right. Rock
Rock,
paper
paper,
scissors
scissors,
shoot.
shoot.
Oh, okay. We draw. We go again.
Rock,
Rock paper
paper,
scissors
scissors,
shoot.
shoot.
Got you.
Yeah, you won again.
Got you. Got you. Got you. All right. So you're picking the formation. What formation are we doing this time?
I think we'll go 4-3-3.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Fuck. I'm on the spot. I'm on the spot. First pick. Oh shit. Oh shit.
See, the thing is with this one, whoever the other person picks, we're going to be fuming because we're going to be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, fuck.
yeah. Because we're thinking all time of a continent, bro. Like
Yeah.
these are the tough. These are for me are the toughest ones. Whether it's Africa, Europe, South America, whatever. Like you're gonna be pissed regardless. And Africa obviously have a lot of talent over the years. And by the way, people, the rules are don't get mad because we're picking 2 players per nation. You know how tough that is. You know how tough that is because we all want the same players, man. We all want the same players. But for me, the first pick for me, I'm going straight Ivory Coast. I'm going number 9. I'm going big game players. I'm going Didier Drogba.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
You gotta put respect on Drogba's name, man.
Yeah, this guy was the biggest clutch player, whether it be for his country or for club. I mean, the guy stopped a
Yeah,
civil war. Like, not many players can say that they've done that.
bro. He had malaria for 10 minutes. Like, respect him, man. Respect him.
Put some respect on Didier's name.
Who's your first pick?
I'm gonna go with a very niche one,
Mm-hmm.
but he was part of the 20. I believe he was part of the 2010 Nigeria squad for the World Cup.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Joseph Yobo.
Oh shit! I did not expect you to go there first. I did not expect you to go there first. That's a good pick, though. That's a good pick. Fucking hell. Like, the difference between me and Alfie is I'm taking so long. Alfie's quick. He already knows who
Because
he
while
wants.
you're thinking of a player, I've already got one in the chamber.
Yep, exactly. And I'm gonna try and go my lifetime because, like, I am not going back that far.
Yeah,
But
I don't think it'd be fair for us to go beyond our lifetime. I mean, fair enough. When if we do other drafts and stuff, we'll be able to, like if we were to do like a World Cup draft, we'll have to go further back because there's
yeah,
been so many great players across the years. But I feel like with a continent specific one, we just keep
hmm
it to players that we've seen.
yeah. Which is why, because I'm not gonna pick many players from this nation. I'm not. So, and I can't take any risks when it comes to this draft. He may get a lot of criticism, but at the same time, he's still one of the best to do it in his position. He's Egyptian, Mohamed Salah.
Fair,
I'm not
fair.
picking many Egyptian players. I have to pick Salah.
Yeah, yeah. That's. So what have you done? Your right wing and your striker.
Yep.
I think I'll go striker next.
Fair.
And this guy spent a lot of it. I feel like this guy was known a lot more for his time in the Premier League than any other league.
Okay.
He loved his syrup.
Oh,
It's Demba Ba.
okay. I'm surprised.
Senegal.
I'm su-
Senegal.
I'm surprised you went Demba Ba, because of the African strikers. No Samuel Eto'o?
See, the thing is, I thought about Eto, but did I really watch Eto play like that? Not really. Like, I mean, the
Fair.
only time I really saw him was when he was playing for Chelsea in the Premier League. I did, like I've said to you before, I don't really watch much European football. I want to,
Yeah.
but I want to start watching more European football. But I never really watched much European football growing up, other than the Champions League. So for me to say Eto probably would have been unfair.
What about Osimhen, Asamoah Gyan?
Oh my God, Shan. Adebayor, oh my God.
Adebayor, bro. Bro, think about the African strikers. You picked Demba Ba, bro. Adebayor was there. Togo. No one's picking a Togo player. I don't know another Togo player apart from Adebayor. Hey, hey, you're not happy about that, I can tell. But I'm gonna finish my Ivory Coast picks. I'm not letting this guy go under my radar because this guy was one of my favorite midfielders in the Premier League.
Oh, you're a prick.
This guy is one of my favorite
You're
midfielders in the
you're a
Premier League.
prick.
I do
You're a
not
prick.
care. I will always put him in all-time conversations in my lifetime, no matter who is talking, because this guy would run midfields on his own, bruv. Bro, he doesn't know. He speaks his own language when he tries to speak English, and we respect him because he tries. He has a brother as well that will probably be picked by Alfie, I assume, because I can't pick any more Ivory Coast players. Yaya Toure.
He certainly would have been one of my picks for Ivory Coast, without a
Yep,
shadow of a doubt.
yep.
What a player he was! Like, such a world class midfielder. It was like you said, he could control games on his own. I
Yep.
think the game that I think of in particular was after Ball, when Crystal Palace came back from 3-0 down against Liverpool.
Mhm.
City played against Aston Villa the next night. And I remember seeing Yaya Toure run through the Aston Villa midfield and slot the
Yep.
ball away.
Bro, he was that guy. He was that guy. Power, technique. He had do you know when midfielders sometimes they either have power or technique? He had
Mm.
both. He had both. His technique was unbelievable. The way he could strike a ball, and he could run. And he wasn't getting tackled because he was stronger than you. So
So I've gone Demba Ba at striker, Joseph Yoba at centre back.
mhm.
Um, I've already lost a Senegal player. I've already lost a Nigeria player, but I don't know
Mhm.
whether to go with another Nigerian because I've got other players in mind.
Yep.
Do you know what? I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to use my second Senegal pick and go for left wing, Sadio Mane.
Yeah. Joy is he was in my brain where I was like, yeah, maybe I should have picked you. But I have a trick up my sleeve for that for left wing. I have a trick up my sleeve. I don't think he's getting picked. I don't think he's getting picked. Well, I'm gonna again, a bit like the championship one. Defenders is where I'm struggling. Defenders where I'm struggling. Low key, I'll be real. I'm struggling for defenders. I am.
I'm struggling with goalkeepers as well. I think I can only think of two,
Oh, goalkeeper
maybe
struggle.
maybe three.
The thing is, the ones I'm thinking of, I'm like, I don't really rate, but you don't have much choice. Don't have much choice at this point. Uh, but I again, because I'm struggling for defenders, I'm gonna pick a midfielder. Uh, now Chelsea had a lot of great African players.
Oh, you're a prick,
Again,
bruv.
when it comes to one of my favorite players, this guy, when I first watched football, this guy was playing. Uh, I just like midfielders that could strike a ball. And I'm sorry, Alfie. I know he did it against your team as well, but
Yeah,
this
I
guy's
know
one
who
of my
you've gone
favorite
with. I know who you've
midfielders.
gone with.
Ghanaian centre midfielder Michael Essien.
Michael Essien. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What a player. Another brilliant player. See, that's the
Mm,
thing. Africa as a continent have got so many great players. They've had so many generational talents down the years,
mm-hmm.
which is why we're still sat here thinking about players like Essien, Drogba, Toure. They're
Mm-hmm.
all such great players. And damn you for picking SEN, man.
I love Essien. I love Essien. The way he can strike a ball from outside the box, like he could play right back if he wanted to, but like at the
Yeah.
same time, this guy would just again when it comes to midfielders that had power and technique, that's all you want in a centre midfielder. Like he could cover areas and he could strike a ball and tackle, bro. He could do it all.
I'm going to go left back next.
Uh,
And the only reason I'm going left back is because this guy's name literally just popped into my head.
I think I know who it is.
Benoit Asuakoto.
Yep, he hated football, you know.
Yeah, he hated it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a rumor, by the way. I don't know if this is true that he wanted to do porn. I
I
could be
think
wrong.
he did, you know. I think he did.
Like, bro, madman, madman. Ah, but Ansel Okocha was a player though. He was a good player. He just didn't like football. Like that was one of them. That in that Tottenham team, he was decent. He was decent.
Yeah.
I thought he was a good
He
player.
played for QPR at one point as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he was one of the many players that got that quick paycheck at QPR, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh my days. Oh my days. Okay, yeah. I gotta stop. I gotta stop picking players that play for the same club. Because there's one in mind, but I know there's better players, so I'm not gonna do it. Bro, Chelsea had a lot of great African players, man. They had better. They had better African players.
Yeah.
That was Jose. Jose loves Africans. He will only pick like people that can like kick a ball and punch people up at the same time. Um, oh my days. Oh my days. Centre back, I'm struggling, you know, because I'm thinking of recent players in my lifetime. In recent players in my lifetime, African defenders fell off. That's
Yeah.
why I'll say they also have good attackers, but defenders maybe not. Um, but but I'll go for a modern day player. I'll go for a right back because again, I'm not going to use many players from this. Well, I'm not thinking of another player from this nation. I don't think. Plays for PSG, Hakimi.
Hakimi.
I think
Very,
why not?
very good shout. Very, very good shout. Very good player as well. And right to put all of his assets in his mum's name. He did
Yeah.
the smart thing there.
Yep. uh,
Very, very good player. I'm going to go along this a similar line in terms of I'm not going to pick too many players from this nation,
mhm.
but for me, he was one of them players that you saw a lot during the prime Barclays era.
Yeah.
Obviously, started off at Southampton,
Mm.
moved to Spurs,
Oh wow.
Kenyan international, Victor
Yeah.
Wanyama.
Do you know what it is? I thought of him. I thought of him because I thought, do I go biased and go Kenya? Because that was the only Kenyan I was picking because that's the only Kenyan player I know.
Yeah, same.
And people will be like, "Oh, Mike should have an advantage. He's Kenyan and Ugandan." Listen. Don't ask too many questions, big man. Like Wanyama was a player though. Wanyama was a player. Like he was underrated. He was underrated. I thought always a good player. I wanted him to join West Ham purely because he was Kenyan. Um, but I might as well finish my midfield off because this guy was a good. I fuck it. I hate Chelsea, yeah, but they had a lot of good players. They had a lot of good players that were African. And this guy is going to be my DM, but he didn't play DM for his country. He played in the 10 for his country. But this guy was more than like just good defensively. He was good going forward, but at Chelsea he was more known for his work defensive wise. When we talk about midfielders, Chelsea probably had the best collective in the Premier League
Mm.
era, and they've had so much depth. And he doesn't get the credit he deserves because Chelsea have had so many good midfielders. He's now got his own podcast. John Obi Mikel.
Oh, oh.
Oh, you got it. You're got it. No, yeah, I didn't think of
Do you
Mikel.
know what? Do you know what it is, Mike? It's the fact that the last time we did these drafts, 9 times out of 10, I got the better of you. It looks
Yeah.
like it's going to be the reverse of that now.
Do you know what makes it worse though? Is because you picked a player and you forgot about other players in that position. Because that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I was confused why you went Wanyama and Demba when Asamoah Gyan and Mikel and Adebayor was there. Like, but doesn't mean your picks are bad. So it kind of depends. But this is your sixth pick. Wait, no. Yeah, sixth pick. This is your sixth.
So I've done left wing, striker, centre mid, centre back, left
Mm.
back. You know what? I'll go for another midfielder.
Mm.
I'll go with another centre midfielder. I'll go with a Ghanaian. Sully Muntari.
Fair. Do you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like that's a good player though. Portsmouth, isn't it?
Scored, yeah, scored in the game against Uruguay in the 2010 World Cup.
Yeah.
The Suarez handball game. He got Ghana's goal,
Mm-hmm.
which it was a shame like that they got knocked out of that tournament. Obviously, there was a lot of hype around them at that time, obviously, because at that point they were the last African nation in an African hosted World Cup. So
Mm.
there was a lot of pressure riding on them. And if only Asamoah Gyan scored that penalty.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to pick this guy. He's former Chelsea again, but didn't play at Chelsea much. Current player. Current player. As I said, I was struggling for fullbacks. I can't believe I nearly let this guy slip. I can't believe it. I just picked a Nigerian. I'm picking another Nigerian. He's about to have a fantastic season at Nottingham Forest. Ola Aina. I have to pick him at left
Oh,
back.
what? Yeah, very, very good shout. Very, very good shout.
I'm proud of myself for that one.
Very good player as well.
Yeah, because listen, yeah, I've always rated Ola Aina from Fulham because when he was on loan at Fulham, a lot of those players were good, but Scott Parker just didn't get the best out of them. And Ola Aina was one of them. I know he's only on loan, but he was nearly going to join West Ham at one point, which really pissed me off the fact that we didn't get him because we had Johnson and Soufal at the time, and he's better than both of them, and he always has been. So Ola Aina, he can play both sides, can play with both feet. So Hakimi and Aina, I'm struggling for centre back, so I'm just glad I've got good fullbacks.
Yeah. My next pick, obviously, left wing's already sorted. I'm going to go down the right hand side this time.
Mm.
I feel like this guy can play both sides.
Mm.
Recently won African Player of the Year. It'll be my last pick for Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ademola Lookman.
Yeah, I was thinking Lookman, you know. I was thinking Lookman.
Charlton boy as well. Big up
Oh,
Charlton
yeah,
boy.
Southeast, yeah, fair. You got to go
Yeah,
someone from your ends. Wait, who have you got on the left, sorry?
I've got Mane.
Mane and Lookman's brilliant, you
Just
know.
pure pace.
Oh, pure, bro, and they can switch if they wanted to as well.
And as long as Demba Ba's got his syrup, he's putting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, that would have been better if you had Adebayor, though.
Maybe. But
Mm. Ah, do you know what? I can't think of any other centre back. I can't. I don't want to pick this guy. I don't, but because I feel like I'm missing out on better centre backs. But to be fair, he was more known for how good he was in the Serie A and definitely not the Premier League. He fell off in the Premier League. Again, former Chelsea, Kalidou Koulibaly.
yeah.
He was good at Napoli, man, but
Do you know
it
what?
ended
I actually forgot that he even played for Chelsea because he
yeah,
stunk
he
up
wasn't
the
there.
gaff.
He was there for season. Where's he from? Senegal. Senegal, I think.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember the flag, but yeah, I think that's my only Senegalese pick. So I picked one Moroccan player, two Nigerians, two Ivory Coast, one Egypt. Who have I missed? And one Ghana.
yeah. I've gone one Ghana, two Nigerians, two Senegal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, who else have I gone? I've got a Kenyan,
Yeah.
and am I missing someone?
No, I think. Wait, hold on. I picked 8 players, so you might be missing someone. You are missing someone, but that's why I'm writing it down, bro, on my phone anyway. Obviously, your
Yeah.
Republic on as well.
Um, because I haven't gone with any Ivory Coast players, and because I kind of want to, obviously you've already picked your Ivory Coast picks, but I want to make sure that I've got the defense, the centre backs sorted.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Yaya Touré's brother, Colo.
yeah. As much as I've picked my Ivory Coast players, like that's why I fucked it a bit. Where I could have gone for someone else in centre mid, so I could have a better defender. That's the balance you gotta have with picking two players in each position. Like I'm not gonna bring it up, but picking two Nigerian players has fucked me here in a position. So uh I'm gonna go my left wing. And I know he was more like a striker, but he could play left wing. And mainly because I'm not picking a single player left from this position. Again, former Chelsea, but he wasn't known for his Chelsea days. He was known for his days at your club. Aubameyang.
By my blood clot Yang.
Yeah, bro, Gabon, man. I'm not picking another Gabonese player, so Aubameyang, man.
Yeah,
Aubameyang, Drogba, Salah. Bro, that's fine by me. I just need a centre back
that
and
is
goalie.
that is a very, very good front three. I need, what is it, a right back and another midfielder.
Yeah.
Oh, and my
Well,
goalkeeper.
yeah, the goalkeeper, yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce his first name,
Mm.
but I feel like I know how to pronounce his last name. I'm gonna go in goal, South African goalkeeper, Kune.
Oh, yeah, I know the player you're talking about. Because obviously I can say this now. I can't go for Enyema.
Neither can I.
Yeah, because I've got two Nigerian players. So I could go for Enyema. That's why I fucked it. That's who I thought you were picking. Because I was going to say, because he looks like Skepta. Because he does look like Skepta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick him, but again, I'm struggling for centre back, and that's my only other position that I need. So I need to look up like, why am I struggling for African centre backs? I should know African centre backs. Do you know what? Actually, no, I've got one. Congolese. Congolese. He was at Newcastle. Chancellor member.
Chancellor Mbemba, what a shout.
He might not be his age, but we're picking him.
See,
There was actual rumours that he's not his age, so that's why I'm picking him.
the thing is, this is where I'm kind of like upset that I didn't go for anyone else because if I obviously I've gone with Kune in goal, but if I was going to go for another South African player, it would have been Shabalala.
Yeah,
I would have gone for Shabalala simply because of his goal against Mexico.
yeah,
But
and a celebration.
yeah, I remember everyone was doing that in school.
Yeah. Hey, people still do it on FIFA just to piss people off.
Yeah, yeah. So I've got right back and another midfielder left to do. Because I've only gone with one Ghanaian player, I'm going to go with a midfielder that can play in the number 10.
Yep.
His brother, on the other hand, played for Germany.
Oh shit, yeah.
Kevin Prince Boateng.
Fair enough. He was a player as well. Another proper player. Top player. Do you know who I did? Do you know who? Like, I'm glad I picked Ola Ada because you know who I would have picked at left back. Who he can play left back, yeah, but not in a back four, yeah. Arthur Masuaku, but
Oh,
yeah,
fuck. I would have had the perfect person if I didn't pick all my Ghanaian players. I've gone with two Ghanaian midfielders. I could have picked Jeffrey Schlupp at right back. What the fuck was I thinking?
he's not right back.
He could play right back though.
No, he couldn't. He's a left back. He doesn't play right
Oh,
back.
okay. Okay, then I'm fine.
He never played right back, bro. So it's fine. I don't want. I'm purely not picking this goalkeeper because I don't want to pick so many fucking former Chelsea players. Like, but he's the only one that's come to my head. Edouard Mendy. I don't want to pick Edouard Mendy. I don't want to pick him. And I looked at where Ali Al Habsi is from. Where the fuck is Oman, bro? Is that fucking Middle East?
Yeah.
So I can't even pick him. Fuck's sake.
Well, I mean, it technically is in Africa, but it comes
Did they
under the Middle East.
did they qualify for AFCON?
They might have, I'm not too sure.
Oman, AFCON. No, they compete at Asia Cups. That doesn't count.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because we're not gonna. I'm not here all day, so I'll pick Edouard Mendy. I don't like Chelsea, but you've had a lot of great Chelsea African players, and to be fair, as much as he did fall off, I'm gonna remember him more for that Champions League season he had. So I think Mendy was from Senegal.
Yeah.
So I picked two Senegalese players, both from Chelsea. That probably what's it? Yeah, Senegal. So two Senegal players, one Moroccan player. Just making sure I've done the rules correctly. One Congolese player, two Nigerians, one Ghanaian, two Ivory Coast players, one Egyptian, one Gabonese. There's a lot of ones. I'm proud of myself for that. I don't want to pick two all the time. So my team is Edward. Well, actually, wait, no, your
I've
last
got
pick.
one more pick. I've only picked one Ivory Coast player, haven't I?
I think so.
Well, in that case, I'll finish up my Ivory Coast picks and go with another one. Famously, came on as a substitute for Arsenal,
Oh
then got
shit!
substituted back off again.
Yeah,
It's Emmanuel Eboué.
Oi, it's a wanker biscuit or an ice cream. Why am I so black in the new FIFA? Like he's not more known for his tweets. He's more known for his tweets.
Nah, the what's it called? The Victor Wanyama tweet of him saying he watched a horror movie and he found it so scary he had to throw it in the bin. Or I
Oi,
had spaghetti and it was very nice.
bring back football at old tweets. Bring it back.
Yes.
But all right, my team: Edouard Mendy, back four of Hakimi, Koulibaly, and Bemba and Aina. Do you know what? That back four's conceding a lot of goals. John Obi Mikel, Essien, and Yaya Toure. Lovely midfield. Salah, Drogba, and Aubameyang. I can't lie, I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite
Yeah.
happy that considering I was struggling with defenders. What's your
You've
team?
you've definitely got a better attack force than mine.
Yeah.
My team, I've gone with the South African goalkeeper Kune in goal, a
Mm,
back four of Benoit Asuakoto, Joseph
mm,
Yobo, Kolo Toure, and Emmanuel Eboué. I figured
okay.
why not put the two centre back Ivory Coast players together.
Mm-hmm,
Bit of a connection there. Midfield, I've gone with Victor Wanyama, Sully Muntari, and Kevin Prince Boateng, with a
mm-hmm.
front three of Adamola Lookman, Sadio Mane, and Demba Ba leading the line.
You know what? You've got a better defense.
Yeah,
I think as a unit, you've got a better defense. I feel like I edge it in midfield and attack just because of me picking Mikel over Wanyama and your striker. If you had Adebayor, bro, that attack would be even. Both attacks would be even. Like I'd say as a force. I've got Aubameyang, Drogba, and Salah. I'm quite happy with that. A goalkeeper, you've probably got a better keeper maybe overall. But I think at my peak, I think my goalkeeper was better at his peak. Your keeper was probably better as a career
if
because
I
Mendy
hadn't
went slowly.
if I hadn't have thought of either Abue or Kolo Toure as my Ivory Coast picks, I probably would have gone with Boubacar Barry.
Oh right, yeah. So,
But,
bruv, there
yeah,
was a lot there. I could have picked Balassi again.
I could have picked Sarapt again
Yeah, that's true. What is
or
it?
El Neni.
Yeah, that's why I said when I thought Egyptian players, I was like, who else am I going to pick? El Neni. So that's why I picked. That's why I had to get
Uh,
Salah.
Amir Zaki.
Yeah, but not for an all-time 11.
Nah.
Nah, we're too focused on Barclays, bruv. But listen, people, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Alfie's link is in the title, people. Let us know who you think had a better team as well. And also, road to 1K subscribers before the end of the season. We'll see you guys for the next one. Take care and peace.